Our whole motivation as a human rights movement is that it is better to light a candle than to cast the darkness. So we operate on the basis of the audacity of hope. The backdrop of our report is the sickening double standards that the world continues to face. But what we saw with the war on Russia, by Russia on Ukraine, was a solid, unified global response by the powerful countries in the West. What we are now calling for is that that very same political will and response should be reflected when we're dealing with refugees from Afghanistan, from Syria, when we are tackling questions on Sri Lanka and the sub-region, so that we do not have a la carte solidarity where the powerful can decide we will respond here and we will not respond there. The whole protest movement here in Sri Lanka was a moment for the globe to notice Sri Lanka on the international stage. It is a protest movement that inspired other protest movements around the world. And in fact, maybe you didn't feel the global solidarity, but I can talk to you sitting in South Africa that everyone was tuned in to what was happening in Sri Lanka. Massive economic crisis that Sri Lanka faced. That massive economic crisis is similar to the economic crisis that we are facing in different parts of the world. So at this point in time, I think it is very possible for Sri Lankans to milk the solidarity from around the world and use it directly and appropriately in such a way that it enables you to continue to fight for your rights, because none but yourselves, as Bob Marley said, can free yourselves. Any macroeconomic policy initiative or intervention that ends up introducing austerity will attract a negative reaction from people who are being driven further and further into poverty, into unemployment, into inequality. This is precisely why we have been saying social protection and human rights protection should be at the center of economic interventions.